Hi there, Gemini, and welcome back to Star-Lord Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of March the 21st through to the 27th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. First up, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, followed then by the Three of Swords reversed. Next, we have the Knight of Wands upright, followed then by the King of Pentacles upright, and lastly, Major Arcana Justice in the upright position. So you have your overall energy is the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Well, it looks like you're going to come out this week of a situation that made you feel restricted in some way. The Eight of Swords in the upright position is where we feel trapped in, we feel hemmed in. Sometimes it's our own mind making us feel trapped in a situation. Sometimes we're literally, incarcerated. Yeah, I guess that could be the case for some people, but whatever it is, this is freedom. Freedom is coming here. When the Eight of Swords is in the reverse position, this can indicate coming out of a feeling of being restricted or actually being restricted. Sometimes we are restricted because in the Eight of Swords upright, this can point to like a lot of different people piping in and saying things, and it's just kind of making us feel fearful to move ahead with something or to do something. But when the card's reversed, this is where we're letting go of all those restrictions, those restrictive thoughts, those fearful thoughts, what have you. This is where we're letting go of it. For others of you, it could be a situation where you were restricted in the sense that, oh, I'm stuck in this dead-end job. I have to keep this job for a certain amount of time because I need the money for this or whatever. But the situation could be released for you this week, where perhaps you've, reached your quota or your goal or what have you, and now you're finally able to escape the situation. If you were in a very restrictive relationship as well, too, it could be that you finally get to move on from that. Now, remember, we have all kinds of relationships. No, not only are our relationships just strictly romantic, we have friendships, we have family relationships, we have all kinds of work relationships, and sometimes those relationships can make us feel quite restricted. Maybe we feel like, oh, can't go anywhere without, you know what I mean. And now it's like, oh, I finally have some freedom. Gemini loves freedom, so you're gonna love this week. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Three of Swords in reverse as well. Good to see this energy inverted as opposed to upright. When it's in the upright position, it can point to sorrow, disappointment, loss. It can point to breakups. It can point to third-party situations, all kinds of things, hurt feelings, disappointment, you name it. Basically, it's the stuff that sort of doesn't make us feel very good on the emotional front. Now, when the card is reversed, this can point to healing from a situation, but remember, it points back to the Two of Swords in the upright, which leaves us with a little bit of a dilemma. We're in a stalemate. We're not sure whether to keep going with this situation or to, move on from it, what have you. A decision needs to be made, even though there's a certain level of healing that has happened, or we're already over the situation. But there's still a decision that comes with that. Because, say, for example, somebody hurt your feelings, they come around, they apologize, and it's all better. But now you have to make a decision. Do I still want to be friends with this person because if they continuously do this? You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Put yourself in that situation again. For others of you, it's just deciding now what to do. Now that I'm in the healing phase, I'm over something. Where do I go next? What do I do next? Well, I don't think you'll be waiting for too much longer, because here comes the Knight of Wands in the upright position. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, the Knight of Wands, I call him Pajama Man because it does look like he's wearing pajamas here, but he can come in quite suddenly. He can just appear sometimes out of nowhere. Knights usually bring in some kind of offer with them, so it could be Gemini, somebody is offering you something. Could be a quick, if you've got something up for sale, it could be an offer, quick sale where somebody just comes in, but they don't give you a lot of time to deliberate on it, so you kind of have to say yes or no pretty quickly. So it could be a quick sale. If you have your house or something up for sale, that could be a good thing if you're looking to, move on quickly. For others of you, this could represent a very passionate person coming in, or it could be like a really fun person, wild and crazy kind of person who comes in and really is adventurous and they just want to do some fun things. Could be a friend, but it could also be a romantic interest that just pops up. Could be somebody you haven't seen in a while and they just kind of call you out of nowhere and say, hey, let's go out for coffee, or I'm popping by your place today. You better be home. It could be something like that, but it could just be a very wild and impetuous person coming in with an offer, and an offer to travel. It could be an offer to do fun things. It could be an offer of passionate, whirlwind romance. Moving on towards the weekend, we do have the King of Pentacles here in the upright position. Another court card could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, it could be for some of you, the King of Pentacles does come in on the scene as well. Could be a different character than this one, and perhaps this is somebody who's a little bit more mature, a little bit more serious minded. Could also be sort of wanting to hang out with you. For others of you, this can represent somebody you're dealing with later on in the week. In terms of vocation, this person could be a banker, real estate agent, a financial advisor, an accountant, somebody who deals with the tangible things in life. So for those of you who do have, say for example, a home up for sale, this could be, the quick sale comes in and then you have to deal with the agent and the banker and all that other stuff. So for those of you who have something like that going on, could be an exciting week for that. Maybe some of you felt trapped in your home situation and now you finally get to, sell your house and move on. And the last card you have is the Justice card in the upright position. Well, this is Libra energy. It could be for some of you guys, perhaps at the end of the week, you're finally going to see some justice play out here. Could be poetic justice for some of you. For others of you, this could be where things are finally moving. You're finally free from a situation, so you feel like everything's coming back into balance. For others of you, good news for those of you who are dealing with the legal system. Maybe there's going to be, at the end of the week, the judge will finally make their decision on something, could go in your favor. Others of you could be an arbitration or something, just even a personal situation or a situation playing out at work where you're seeing that the situation is finally coming back into balance now, and you're like, oh, okay, now everything seems like it's working out well. There's freedom here, and there's some kind of justice happening. So for some of you, could definitely be a legal situation. But looks like an interesting week and a good week. Things are moving quickly, and I think they're moving in your direction. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next week, but don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you and how so. Bye-bye for now.